What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mini Boss. This is Anthony. This is the time. I put this on Instagram at official.mini.boss. In case you didn't know, get with it. Go follow it. Anyway, this is from there. I posted a picture of me at a radio station and said, hey, video's coming. Well, guess what? The video has arrived. Here it is. Click it, watch it, like it, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
And it's great to be with you once again. Happy holidays to you and your family. Tonight, we are going to have a discussion based on what is considered to be social media. As you know, social media has now evolved in everything that we do. It is a true avenue of information. Not only information, but entertainment. And it gives many artists that are not on the mainstream an avenue to be able to perform as well as do their craft. Today, we have one of those artists who has started a business with him and a partner of his, and the company is called Mini Boss. With us, we have none other than founder,
No
Anthony.
worries.
It's great to have you with us. Good evening to you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Anthony, this day and age, many young men, such as yourself, young women, have this great thing called social media.
Of course.
And they're using it to the best of their ability to promote, whether it be their business, whether it be their talent, whether it be their nonsense in more ways than one. And it gives them an avenue to reach out not only to their family members, but also to friends and lookers that are just interested in certain things of life.
Absolutely.
You have been part of this. You are a co-founder of a company called Mini Boss. Is that correct?
Yes, that is our channel name.
Now, you say that's your channel. Give us some indication what do you mean by that's your channel?
Okay. So basically, you start a YouTube channel. Anything you want to upload, you upload it, no problem, as long as it's within reason, nothing obscene or anything. So your channel is basically where you upload all your videos, your home, your about, what you guys like to do, what your whole channel is. It's kind of like a Facebook homepage, but just for videos.
Now, Facebook being another social media avenue, how has it or how was it just joining social media? What was your first thoughts about being connected to social media?
I'll be honest. At first, it was kind of strange to me because I'm pretty much an introvert for the most part. So branching out into that area of adding friends and making videos and stuff, it's a little strange at first for someone who's not really used to being behind the camera. So it's definitely a odd feeling, but the more you do it, you end up getting very in the flow of things. You get way more comfortable in front of your camera or whatever. You can act however you want to act. There's no audience there, so it's way more comforting than just doing it in front of like 80 people or something like that.
One thing you will learn about social media, which I'm sure you already know, you are then viewed by more than 80 people. Now, you mentioned 80 people. That is a minimal number compared to what many have viewed on different websites or different media pages.
Yeah.
So now you have a company called Mini Boss that is viewed on YouTube.
Yes.
What is Mini Boss all about?
At first, it was just something that a couple of friends thought of just to start doing, and we would put nerdy stuff up there. It was actually going to be a podcast channel at first, but we realized making hour-long videos without being known, it's not really much of a attraction to anybody. So we branched it out into games and challenges. It's like a lot of video games. Me and my co-host, Ali's, we're all pretty nerdy people. So we do gameplays. Now we do unboxings. We do a lot of different things. So it's a very big variety. That way there's something in it for everybody who wants to come along and maybe check us out.
Now, you mentioned games. I have seen where individuals get online and they are actually playing the game from A to Z.
Yes.
Going through different channels and finding out the quirks of the game and giving away tidbits and secrets about the game. Is that something that you do on Mini Boss?
See, not that per se. I had an old YouTube channel, in which case that was more of what I was going to do. But starting like with Mini Boss and everything, me and Ali, we more so just kind of hop on a game for maybe a half hour or so. We record, and then we go back and just cut out everything that was the most enjoyable for us and hope that we put that to a video, and then everyone else enjoys that too. So it's not really from beginning to end. It's more so just the fun along the way. So it's not really like we're trophy hunting or platinuming games or anything like that.
Now, Anthony, you stated Ali. When did you and Ali start this web-based, this YouTube channel?
Believe it or not, it's been a year now, a little over a year, August 20th of last year.
Just 1 year?
Yeah.
And how has the viewing been so far?
It's going. Everything's slow. Everything starts, small. We actually were lucky enough to get a collab with a YouTuber who has 1.6 million subscribers already. So we were able to partner up with him, get a couple people. Right now we're sitting at 336 subscribers, but it's still only the beginning. We're 53 videos in.
Now, you mentioned you partnered up with another YouTube subscriber.
Yes. So he was generous enough, to help us out and, get our name out there a little bit.
And what does he do? He's talking about your YouTube channel, or does he go into details? You guys link up and have conversations?
We just got together. We had one discussion about a video game that came out, Spider-Man PS4. We got together, talked about that, and then that was our first one. We got a little bit of traction. Our second one is what really got us out there a little bit. We did voice impressions.
Voice impressions?
Yes.
Elaborate on voice impressions. In what way, if you don't mind?
It was just, you pick a character, and me, Ali, and the other individual, Tyrone Magnus, he was the joining party, would just do our best impressions of the character. So like Yoda, you do a Yoda voice. Or
Now, question on this, Anthony, because I know about social media. I do a lot with social media, but then there's some intricate parts that I just don't have a clue to. And one of the things is, I sit back, I watch individuals put these web pages together, and I see them put many things on their sites and so forth. What is it that you would like for the audience to get out of your YouTube site when they go and when they view it?
Keeping it short, a good time, a laugh, just something that could make them, say they're having a bad day or something. The reason we started is just to make someone's day a little bit brighter and hopefully find people that enjoy what we enjoy and make them know that they're not the only nerd out there, if they're an outcast or an introvert or anything like that. Make them feel comfortable, laugh. That's probably the biggest thing.
Well, now, one thing I've learned about YouTube, and that is that it reaches out to many people.
Yeah.
And then when it reaches out to many people, sometimes we get a response. I think that's one of the key elements of having a Twitter account or Twitter accounts, I'm saying Twitter, a Twitter account or a Facebook page. We post things on Facebook because we sometimes like to get a response from those that read, those that are looking at whatever we post. What has been the response of your Mini Boss site from those that have logged in?
So far, I mean, it's been pretty positive comments. We always ask for feedback and whatnot in the comments section. So if they liked it, then they tell us that they liked it. If they don't, we encourage that they tell us that they don't. That way we don't do it anymore. Why would we want to show people stuff they don't like? You know what I mean? So it's definitely so far positive reactions from the people who do comment.
Excellent, excellent. Including last names, but we're going to move on from that.
There's a lot to it.
There is a lot to it. Now, one thing, if a listener, I'm sure we have our listeners listening in right now and are thinking about building their own YouTube site, what are the first steps?
You just got to have an idea. That's really the only thing you need. If you have an idea, if I want to unbox this microphone, start with it. Why not? You got to have a camera, and you just have to know what you want to say and why you're doing it.
Now, of course, there must be something behind all that, an idea, a vision, and all those other good things. And then there's also the portion of taking time to let it grow.
Yes.
It's like when we plant a seed. Sometimes we sit there watering, waiting for the tree to blossom, but it doesn't happen that way. It takes time for a web page too, or a YouTube site to grow and get followers. Is that correct?
Yes, but it could take 7 years, 10 years. It could take 5 years. It's all a matter of when you get that moment of people latching onto your channel, your videos, and saying, oh, I like this, like this is, I want to see more of this. They tell their friends, their family, etc., and then it's just that moment that you need to happen.
Now, when building a site, obviously you have to get your name out there, and that's one of the key elements. And social media, prior to doing that on YouTube, is that a good avenue to inform people of letting them know, hey, I'm doing this YouTube channel. Log in, tune in, do through friends, family.
I personally think word of mouth is a little bit. I guess I'm old school. I don't know. They're both very good ways to go about it. It's just how you want to market and advertise your channel that really makes you stand out from other people.
Now, you say stand out from other people.
Yeah.
Someone that's doing the same thing that you're doing, or is it
other YouTubers or streamers, etc., whatever the category may be.
Now, when you reach out to individuals, do you try to find someone that is like, for instance, those that are gamers, that are out there, they're doing lots of videos? Do you try to reach out to individuals such as that?
They are definitely a demographic we'd like to reach, to get gamers in. But anyone who just, as I said, shares that small interest, like even if it's a little bit, then it's just kind of set. That way they see, oh, they include stuff that I like in here. Say you like cars or something, we do a video on cars or something like that. Then you're like, oh, they got something for me too. So it's gamers, like nerdy people are like the biggest focus, I suppose, but there's definitely something for everybody who comes along.
But when you do a video, how do you prepare yourself for a particular video? And was it easy for you when it all started?
Usually you get your idea, you get the things you need. If it's a skit, you get your lines written down, you get your notes ready, or if you need notes, all your props together, and you just turn the camera on, you start going, and then sometimes there's just no prepping at all, and you just kind of go right into it. Like I did that with one of my first ones. I just kind of went with it, and it's like, oh hey, like it's Anthony, But it's all a fun process figuring out how to start it out. But starting it is the hardest part, because you're like, what if these people don't like me? What if I'm too dorky? What if it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. As long as you're comfortable with yourself, you like yourself, that's all you really need to do. Just be yourself on camera.
Is there a fear factor of trying to put yourself out on video to present yourself?
I feel like that's more so up to the individual. For me, it was a little tough getting out there saying like, hey, I'm Anthony, this is what I like to do and everything. But then the more you do it, you just get that comfortable setting, and you definitely get more involved in what you like to do, and you start feeling that passion for it, your enjoyment, 100%. The old channel was about like 2 years ago, and this one, as I told you, was August of last year. So Ali also had his own channel too.
Did he?
But yeah, so it's funny, we both started separate and we ended up coming together on something. So it's always fun to work with your best friend.
Now, to start up a channel, what must one person do? I know the need of cameras and mics and things of that nature, but just to get on YouTube.
You get a blank page that you can design however you want. You can use Photoshop to make a banner. You can upload just a random image to make a banner. It's strange because you just see this blank page and you're just freaking out. It's like, oh my God, there's so many options of what to put here, what to put here. What am I going to write in my about, summary, and everything? So yeah, once you get all your ideas together, then you just start uploading your different things into different spots and everything. So your banner goes at your top. Your name will go over that. Your list of videos will compile afterwards as you make them. And then you can even make playlists of your favorite videos, your series of videos, whatever you want to do. You can put them in a playlist so people can enjoy one whole segment instead of watching everything if they don't want to watch everything.
Well, Anthony, I want to thank you for taking this opportunity to come in and give us insight of YouTube, and of course, telling us about Mini Boss, your channel, you and Ali.
Alright everybody, so that was actually pretty cool for me. I've never been to a radio station before. It was definitely something different, whether one person tuned in or 100 people tuned in. It was just really cool to be able to have the opportunity to do that. Definitely want to say thank you again to Benny for letting me be on the show. It was actually really cool of him. Point being, Mini Boss on the radio. Mini Boss was on TV. Mini Boss is growing, and it's not going to stop growing. So you got to get on the train while the train's going, before it leaves your ass, and you don't want to be left alone. No one wants to be left alone. So hop on, subscribe, share it with your friends. Keep letting me know with your thumbs that you like the videos, because I need to know you like the videos. I don't know why I started whispering to you guys. I'm not sorry, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It was cool. Hope you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!